Hello, it's a pleasure welcoming you to my channel once again. Remember, it's always a pride being an African, the gateway to iconic landscape, beautified with hills, mountains, valleys, rivers, and so many others. Today, I welcome you to a community in the Hokwe municipality of the Volta region in Ghana, West Africa, called Bledi. History has it that Avis migrated from Noche Glime, a town in the Republic of Togo, somewhere in the 16th and the 17th century, in order to escape the wicked action of a wicked king called King Agokoli, who maltreated and gave Avis difficult and impossible tasks to perform, such as molding mud into a thread, breaking glasses into mud and using their legs to mix it, and also killing all their elderly men in the community so that he can have a total control over Avis. All these inhuman actions of King Agokoli led Avis to flee from Glemenoche in Togo. It is called Glime because the whole community was fenced with a thick tall mud wall with the aim of preventing Avis from escaping. But remember, Africa is a continent blessed with intelligent forebears who read deeper meaning into happening around. Hence, in order to escape from Glime, they all came together and decided that all dirty water used domestically should be poured at a particular portion of the wall until it became soft and broke down. They arranged among themselves, and one night they ran away through the collapsed portion of the wall, walking backwards with the intention that King Agokoli and his elders will not be able to trace their footprints and to know their whereabouts. They moved in groups and continued to settle at any place that was convenient for human settlements. However, today in focus is Bledi Bogami, a community in the Hokwe municipality in the Volta region of Ghana, West Africa, a town endowed with one of the greatest tourist sites in Africa, Mount Afaja or Afajato. Let's find out about their migration history and how they discovered the tall mountain. Bledi is a community in Africa, Ghana, Volta, and specifically in the Hokwe municipality of Ghana. According to history, the original name of Bledi is Woglemidi. It's believed that the people of Bledi were also part of people who escaped from Glemenoche in the Republic of Togo, together with one town in Togo, Bato, and Peletutu, who together settled at a place called Tagbaji. And under the leadership of Togbe Vohenu I, the people of Bledi journeyed from Tagbaji, and on their way, the wife of Togbe Vohenu left behind her dati. Dati is a tool used in twisting cotton in the olden days. Hence, a delegation from the group were asked to trace and bring back the king's wife Dati. However, in the process of waiting for the delegation that traced the Dati, most people could not wait anymore and decided to move ahead and left the others behind. And upon the arrival of the delegation, they asked, "Where are the rest of the people?" And they answered saying, "Woglemidi Jo," a word in Ebe meaning they've gone and left us behind. And because our forebears give names to people, places, and things, they named the place Woglemidi, which eventually evolved into Bledi. From there, they moved to Vonupami before moving to their current place, Bledi Bogami. Mr. David Lumoche explained.
We all come from Glimba, Noche, Togo, settled at Tagbaji with one town from Togo, Bato and Beletutu. On our way from Tagbaji, under the leadership of Togbi Uhonu the First, the wife of Togbi Uhonu left behind her dati, and some people were asked to trace and bring back their dati. Some people could not wait, so they left, leaving the rest behind. Upon arrival of the group, they asked, "Where are the rest of the people?" And they answered, saying, "They have gone and left us behind."
Whilst at Vonukpami, and at the time, hunting was the only profession, and being a hunter, Togbi Pohenu during one of his hunting expeditions came across a very tall mountain in some thick forest in some 400 years back. And after several observations, he named the tall mountain Afajato, meaning Watayam Mountain, simply because when one is hiking, there are some leaves that are grown along the side which look like Watayam leaves. And also, the mountainside was very fertile for the cultivation of Watayam Afaje. And finally, the shape of the mountain looked just like Watayam.
We moved from Tagbaji to Honopama. Togbi Pohonu, being the first hunter, discovered the tall mountain during one of his hunting expeditions.
However, the inability of foreigners to pronounce Afajato brought the name Afajato instead of Afajato. The height of Afajato or Mount Afaja was 2,904 feet, but now 185 meters high above sea level. In the olden days, our forebears have no interest in tourism, but as the world advances and the desire of citizens to promote what they are naturally endowed with paved the way for the people of Bledi to give out Mount Afaja or Afajato for conservation. It was given out to Ecotourism and Wildlife Society and was developed into a full tourist site. The only benefit Bledi community derive from it is when tourists visit the site, they do pay some money to the community and it's shared among landowners and part of it to the community for developmental projects. And the tour guides only survived when tourists who visit the site are happy with their services and decided to grease their palm with some tokens of money. Mr. David Lomote, a tour guide at Bledi Bogame Afajato Mountain, is appealing for massive promotion of Mount Afaja or Afajato so that the rate at which people visit the site will go up and which will automatically bring in more revenue to the community and workers. He also pleaded with authorities to help them to be placed on a monthly salary. I hope you've enjoyed this short piece on Afajato. It will be my pleasure to welcome you to another edition, but today this is where I draw curtains on. I hope to come your way another time, but until then, bye, God willing. Next time.